feel like no sun out. There's a nice hornet right in front of my door, though. What up, Ant Prod? What up, Trick Shot? What up, Shadow? Welcome. Do a backflip. What up? Hey, you been, man? Been good. Been good, dude. I bet it's time, Jake. Or Shake Time, what up? Man, save that video on how to be healthier, more healthier. Hell yeah, that's fire. There's like no sun out today. No point in me trying to get something that's not there. Yo, Jakes, yo, what up, welcome. Welcome to the stream, everyone. So things have been going pretty damn well, I'll give you all that. I'm probably going to do a little morning routine stuff for y'all, maybe a little Ask Me Anything, and we'll go from there. You're mine, let me get my fix. I let you see through the heart. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I have bad news, I'm crying right now. There's a lot of sun outside. Not for me, man. Not for me, unfortunately. Where I'm at, I don't know. I don't know where you're at. I know it's time to start this morning routine. Like right now, this very second. No messing around for me. Might as well just put y'all on some game right now. Alright, let's run through it. Bathroom's a little bit cleaner, which I like, because it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable about everything going on. So, first, hair clay. What up, D1 title? I'm so totally heartbreaking right now. All that means, or I don't know. Jesus, this hair clay is in there. now. So, yeah, you kind of have to mess with it a little bit. You don't want to put too much in the front like I just did. Because now it's uneven. Y'all see that? Like, it's too much in there. Yeah, y'all don't want to do what I just did. But also, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's fine because I mean, that's pretty much what we're looking for. Hi and bye. Okay, peace. So, hell yeah. Okay, I'm feeling good. Okay. So hair clay in. Now I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more about the hair shit with shoot. Sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing to you guys. Anyway, hair sea salt spray. So this is, you throw a little bit in your hair on your face. Hair to get it, wavy and nice, but not too much because, again, the hair clay is doing most of that. And then face to give it that beach vibe. Also, sea salt is good for your face, just a little bit, not too much. Boom, just like that. Beach vibe, all good, done. I'm going to Florida in like 5 days, so y'all will be able to see that whole situation. We'll probably get a lot more, people hopping in because we're in Florida, so that'll be vibes. Florida content is on the come up, and it's gonna be exciting, man. I'm excited for it. So as y'all can see, my skin is pretty clear, except for right here. There's like one little area, but I already threw beef towel on it. But any little scabs y'all have anywhere, I mean, maybe just like the tiniest bit of beef towel on this little thing right here. Low cut. I mean, like, and then obviously right here, that's where, you really need the scab. But again, this is just a part of my face that's more like a lot more hair follicles in there. There's a lot more shit going on, so. Like right here, there's a lot of hair follicles growing, so it's very oily. And yeah, I've definitely had my issues, but for how bad my acne genetics are, pretty damn clean skin. Okay. What do we got now? I'm feeling just ripped, like tan, ripped, jacked. I don't know. I feel like I low-key figured it out today. It's just a combination of everything. Okay, next. Teeth brushing. And I'm not doing the oil pulling today, sorry. I know I demonstrated that to you guys, and the truth is I really just did not pick a good oil to use. I'll use it, I don't finish it because I'm not gonna not finish it. That's like the most wuss move ever. However, I'm definitely gonna have to get a different one next time. I'm just not gonna use it today. But here we go. Bruh. Alright, hell yeah. So, now I'm feeling pretty damn good. Feeling pretty damn confident. I got some, hands that are real man hands. At the end of the day, we know y'all are looking for that. Nah, bro, not you again. Yes, me again. Me again. And me forever and always. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Me again. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna put you on some free sauce. Okay, so everyone's like, bro, I like your jawline. Oh, how do I get face, face fat away? Like, I like your jawline. Ooh, jawline. Well, how the fuck do we do this? It wasn't born this way. Hell no, not for me. For some people, maybe, not for me. I had to work for my shit. Let me show you guys. Alrighty, so free sauce for everybody that actually wants, muscles in their face when they talk, looking strong, looking intense, not looking all, you're like, no, like, I'm a person that talks like a person, that's what you want. This is how we do it. Underwrite, okay? You have to underwrite this one. Slow and controlled. Bro, what are you doing? I'm doing this Jaw Buddy thing. Free sauce. Let's get more viewers together, hopefully. Hopefully. Where'd you get that from? Amazon. Are you gay? No, don't worry about me. I'm fine. Yeah, as long as you stay in my stream, you'll be chilling. We're only about positivity and winning over here. We're anti sedentary lifestyle and losing. So, yeah. All right. So, I mean, you guys can even see just from doing it for like 10 minutes, my jaw already got like a jaw pump to a certain extent. Okay? One more, like, set of it. You know, slow, controlled, all that. See, now the jaw has a little bit of a pump. Alright, everyone aware of the jaw, buddy? Now we all know how it works. No more questions on that, or, you know, ask me, hey man, where's the free sauce on that? How do you get your jawline like that? Or not, how do you get your jawline like that? Like, oh, you're born with a nice jawline. Like, no. No, 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 no. Incorrect. Incorrect. Here's what's going on. You gotta work on this shit. Thank you. Hi, friend. I need your help with my phone. It's not okay to be active with you, man. What? I don't know what that means. But just look at this. Simple as that. Okay? Now we're aware, right? Now we're good. Now we all know how this shit works. Just want to see you mog, bruh. Hey, I want to see y'all mog too, okay? But here's the thing. People like to joke about the mogging, the looks max, and all this shit, but if you do it the correct way, you are going to get benefits from it. So I just think you shouldn't really talk about it unless you're helping people with it. You should just do it. Like, that's what I think. Bro is not a fight club. do some business in the dome. Okay, bro is not. Dude, that's funny. Bro is not cooking. Bro is not fight club, he is fight blood. What the fuck? I do look low-key red right now, and I think that's because of, you know, the red light that I got going on. You make beats? No. Very sad. Well. Bro. What a spot. Alright, what do we got? I need someone to laugh for the rest of my life, if you know what I mean. Do you remember me? I was in your last live. What up, what up? I'm broke. Damn, sucks. Are you Pinoy car? I don't know what that means. Literally don't know what that means. But you know what I do know what means? Or, sorry, that I didn't say that the right way. You know what I do know? I know that I have a notebook that I need to write shit down in. Okay. That's what I know. And we're going to write shit down. Y'all, tell me what to write down in my notebook that I'm forgetting. All right? How about that? Oh, it's another slang. It's weird. You haven't learned of it. I hope you understand, Car. LOL. I have a good night. Yes, sure, David. Oh, hola, what up, what up? Hola, what up? Hey, Jacob, what up, what up? Can I speak tagline here? Yeah. So, yeah, tell me write down in my notebook. I'm already writing down some shit, but I'm going to write down some more shit in here because this is part of how you get better at life, okay? Is actually doing shit that you're supposed to. Yes, of course I can understand. What's 9 times 9, 81? Hola, Omar, what up? Okay, then what up, welcome. Bro, what's 66 times 3? Someone better get it quickly. I asked some people this the other day and no one knew it and bothered the living hell out of me. Hopefully my fans are not as dumb. What's 66 times 3? Y'all better get it quick. If no one does, I'm gonna get bothered. And if you guys use a calculator, then that's sad. And just so you know, I'm disappointed in you. I understand that. 6 plus 8, 14. So no one's going to give me the answer to 66 times 3. There's 20 people in the stream. Not one person's going to give me the answer to 66 times 3. Y'all need to work on some math, bro. Straight up. Straight up. Not even going to cap with that shit. All of a sudden we got stuff to do. Not really. Yep, you're very cool. Wow, so no. Wow. Oh, it is not 198. Hell yeah, there we go. Thank you, TikToks. Thank you. Thank you for actually someone writing in the answer. And actually being the correct answer. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I mean? Now, if you used a calculator, not a fan of that. But if you didn't, then good shit. And I'm not saying, like, oh my god, like, what do you mean? Like, in the real world, I could use a calculator. Like, it's not about that. It's about quicking. It's about thinking quick, okay, in life. And your brain moving fast. That's what it's about. Why did they make you do those math tests in, like timed? Like, because they want to see how quick you can come up with it. It's another skill. People that try to say it's not or not, and then they say take your time. It's like, well, no, sometimes you can't really take your time. Sometimes you may make a quick decision right then and there. And it goes hand in hand with everything. That's why I'm quick with everything. Okay, card, thanks. Oh, yeah. Well, like we're definitely in a better spot for our notebook. Right in there have to be organized? Yes, I will actually. I will. Not like in the to-do list, but I'll write it like as a quote. There we go. Maybe I should do this more during my what's it called? My live stream. Just be like, yo, like what else should I write down in my notebook that I gotta do today that y'all recommend I should do? You know what I mean? Because sometimes I talk about shit. I'm like, okay, everyone remind me to do this, remind me to do that. You know what I mean? And then like sometimes y'all fucking remember. So then it just helps out. Like we just start, and then y'all remember what I'm trying to do and y'all do the same thing and hopefully y'all get better as well. That's what I'm hoping for. This guy looks slow. Sorry, Jakes, for no, you're good. Write like something. That was good. Are you a femme? Sorry, Jakes. Here's a reminder. Put a shirt on. No. No, 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 no. Can't do it. And the more you want me to, the more I don't want to. The more you ask me to, the more I'm enjoying having my shirt off because I know how much it probably bothers you for whatever reason. We don't need to go too deep into that. Bro, not actually. I'm a feminine. Okay. It is too hot. It is too hot, low-key. It's like 100 degrees out here, bro. Oh, I'm going to put your window down when I'm know it. Never had it down when we gon' marry it. We gon' marry it in a month. Seriously? Or said you got a bird chest. That's hilarious. Yep. There you go, buddy. Do a little flex session for the boys. Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on there? It's like 2 balls. That's crazy. That's crazy. This guy is a pickle smoocher. So can we just go over what just happened here? Brother just gets bothered, gets jealous, because he's like, fuck, this guy clearly has a good physique, and I'm very inadequate and feel jealous. And jealousy is a bad energy to carry, bro. We talk about how to navigate that shit, so stay in these streams to help you out with that shit. But you came out with jealousy, and then I showed you basically how wrong you were, and then you got even more insecure and more jealous, and then just said something else. Nice, flexible, bro. Thanks. It's like 2 balls is crazy. It is crazy. But, so yeah, bro, hopefully you can get over that jealousy, man, because not a good energy to carry, bro. Like, seeing really, really, like, good-looking people live streaming with their physique looking really good and people supporting them and everyone being like, oh my God, you know, like, how do I get like you, all that stuff, like, are you on roids, you know, different shit like that. It can make people feel really jealous, you know, and inadequate about themselves because they're like, bro, this guy, like, why is he getting all this? And that's a tough energy to carry. So you really need to, we could talk about how to fix that because, like I said, I don't really want haters to feel bad about themselves. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a fun energy to carry. You know what I mean? Like, clearly everyone already knows, like, you're insecure the second that you hate on my videos because of my physique, all that shit already. Like, they're like, oh, if you're going to hate on someone that has a good physique, clearly you're insecure and jealous. Unfortunately, everyone knows that. The people that say that don't really think that because they think they're you know, they don't realize what's happening. They don't realize how other people see it. So we like to navigate and talk about it because a lot of people like to get bothered and stuff and be like, bro, you know, like, nah, like, this is this is mean. It's like, no, like, if you're a hater, I want you to become a supporter, like a fan, like someone that actually listens to what we do and get better at life. You know what I mean? Get like you don't look like you have a car, a job, average reading comprehension. Well, there's a couple of things funny. One, you didn't go after my physique at all because you can't, and you know that for a fact, and I love that. Number 2, I do have a car. Number 3, I do have a job. My job is part of this that makes way more money than your job. And the average reading comprehension, you're right, I'm not great at reading comprehension, but somehow I still have more money, a better physique than you, and probably every single thing better than you. But I want you to get to my point, okay? Because clearly you're insecure. So we want to help you. We want to help you, bro. We want you here because there's a lot of people that used to hate on me that actually watch my shit and they're like, "Hey man, you actually helped me lose weight." There was this one dude, I'll never forget him. He always goes, "Man, you're fried, bro. You're always fried in these streams. You're always high as shit in these streams." All of a sudden, 3 weeks later, bro goes, "Man, you're helping me lose weight. Man, like, I'm sorry I hate on you. I actually really like what you do." So my thing is, I actually do enjoy when haters become supporters and actually listen to what we're talking about and do it and apply it to themselves. So I hope that for you. I hope the best for you. I want the best for you. I want the best life experiences for you. So if you can keep on listening to how to, like, navigate jealousy and feeling insecure about yourself, then we could figure it out and you could possibly, you know, change and, you know, get helped. Because, you know, jealousy is not a fun energy to carry, brother. I'm telling you right now, it really is not. And then projected is just not a fun time. I'm telling you, man, it gets you nowhere, especially when it's like behind a screen, because now it's like, okay, like there's literally just, you know, pure I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I know there's no possible way I would comment on someone's live stream without a screen, hate, and not feel like the biggest loser of my entire life. But I'm not trying to, like, I want to help you. Like, I want to help you. You are really helpful, man. Thank you. It's great content. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Name a car for an edit. Lambo. Edit me. I love your content. How's life? Life's good. I'm not actually yes. I'm car. Maybe, by the way, you're kind of helped me someone, but possibly anyone. I started with low reps, will develop, or should I increase it? Bro, you have to just go, okay? Like, at the end of the day, like, do as many reps to failure, okay? If you're doing heavier weight, then do lower reps. If you're doing higher, or if you're doing less weight, then do higher reps, okay? But you should be trained to failure. Love your content. Thank you. Name car for that. No. Nice. By the way, nice content. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do 50 push-ups now. Hell yeah. Okay. What are these questions, bro? So how did we get on this, bro? We were literally on our fucking notebook grind, and then somehow we got caught up. What is your advice for life? My advice for life is to continue to win and don't quit, okay? Be organized, don't quit. A couple things we wrote down, actually. Discipline, organization, and don't quit. That's it. Discipline, organization, don't quit. Become a killer. Like, become a beast. Like, become a tank. Simple as that. Like, at everything. Become a shark. Yeah. No, man, the idea of quitting really just bothers the living fuck out of me. I can't stand it. I can't stand the idea of quitting. I can't stand the idea of someone quitting something, someone not taking it to the next level that really is actually going to make the difference in their life. I just can't stand it. I literally cannot stand it. Never quit. Seriously. And if I ask one thing of you guys is never quit. Hey, well, yeah. Seriously. I'm being serious. Like, if I were to actually find out, I don't know how I would find out that someone that was viewing me for a really long time quit on something that they weren't supposed to, I'd be so disappointed. Be so disappointed. Hey, what up? Whoa, no way, my friend, there is no girl left around me who has not fallen in love with you. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Where do you live? I live in Arizona. Give me advice. Okay, bro. I'm confused about what to say exactly about. Y'all are good. Yeah, I know y'all don't really know, like, what's in my notebook, and I'm not willing to show you guys, so that doesn't help at all. It's like, I low-key gotta just start writing more shit down in it. I gotta do a massive notebook review. This is a very short, like, little one. I have to do, like, a massive one where I literally read through everything and go, what have I been missing? What have I, like, lost in the sauce? Because once you start writing shit down, you forget shit. Like, look, like, let's go back here. Like, sprints. Sprints. I don't think about sprints anymore. I should probably write down sprints right there. Boom. Like, right there. Just literally me going back for a second on this notebook. I get something that I'm like, oh, shit, I haven't seen that. Freaking, let's see, what else? What else we got? I've been saying kebabs for a while. That's hilarious. It's actually hilarious how much I've been saying kebabs. That's funny. And we still, like, and we just started them, like, the other day. That's funny. But we did them, so. What are your goals for this year? I got some goals. I got them written down in my notebook. Definitely grow the YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, grow my, clients, grow my business, physique, athletic ability, everything, man. We're on the road for greatness here, man. Also in college still. God, I'm just not organized. It's so, like, I've never been organized in my entire life, so it's hard for me to, like, become organized. Because, like, I am somewhat organized, but I'm not organized to the point where it's, like, scheduled. Like, I'm just good at being consistent at shit. Okay, these questions are no bueno. Look at me there, man. Yo, what up? Nice. You are a great guy. I wish you the best. Oh, thank you. God, is this... David, what are you doing? Okay. Okay. So now I'm looking for this. Last screen time. Talking card check. Find ring toss. See, this is the issue. Another thing too that is an issue is that my brain goes like 10 trillion different ways when I'm in a new environment and like new ideas and shit. And I'm like, wait a second, what about those old ideas in that environment? You know what I mean? That's where shit gets interesting, but you just gotta continue about it. Alright, we're just gonna hold it back for now. We have what we got, okay? And that's gonna be good for now, okay? We'll do another notebook review later. And the reason I'm gonna do it is because I need to be more organized with my notebook. It is probably one of my biggest like struggles is being organized with it. I just am unable to. It is so hard for me to hit this shit every day, 2-3 times a day on the notebook. It's so hard for me to do it. It really is. And I honestly, like, there are specific things that I honestly think I should be doing. And there's no reason I'm, like, my brain, bro. Brain work. Brain work. Simple as that, man. Okay. Well, here we go. So, what do we got in this stream? Let's see. How you doing, Jake? Still find maybe a to-do list will help you organize your goals. Yeah, no, actually what's funny is the to-do list is the only thing I'm good at. What I'm not good at is a schedule where I'm like, okay, this I have like all these shorts planned out, and I have like, okay, I'm gonna do this short on this day, this short on this day, this short on this day. Like, I don't have a schedule where, like, I'm gonna make this, like, I have a certain thing where I'm like, I'm doing this YouTube live stream at 8 a.m. every day. Okay, in my notebook, I'm gonna write down what I'm gonna do today. But it's not like a thing where it's like you are fully scheduled out. Like, Monday I got this, Tuesday I got this, Wednesday I got this. Like, it's not like that. It needs to be way more. People are being weird. Shouldn't be on here. I mean, cry. Sorry. I didn't know how to drive a car. My mistake. Nope, I didn't say car. It's okay, David. Sorry, mistake. Okay. Thanks so much, bro. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. What if you set alarms? Well, I mean, the thing is, the alarms, one thing is, it's not like, I don't think the issue is an alarm. I think the issue is my brain is too, like, sporadic, and it holds on to like 10 ideas, and it can't like focus on one. I guess to a certain extent it is kind of ADHD, like short attention span and like dopamine maxing. Like, I think a big issue of mine is I look for the dopamine really quickly, and then um like, it's like with lifting weights, like with streaming, like with posting a YouTube short that really quick but can go do really well because, you know, whatever. Like, whatever the situation is, that's my issue, is I can't navigate like how to be in a flow state and not be addicted to the dopamine, because the dopamine's great. That's what keeps me going. So it's very hard. But like that's where I mess up, because it's like, okay, like, I just posted a YouTube short. Now I'm like, okay, now what? Now how do I get that next high? It's like, okay, go to the gym. It's like, okay, how do I get that next high? It's like, okay, you know, post another YouTube short, like, start on your, but like, it's hard to get those long-term highs from long form content, or like building the actual coaching program itself and making sure that that's running smoothly and clients are running smoothly. That's the boring shit that doesn't give you as much dopamine. It's more of a long-term dopamine thing, and that's my issue, is I need to navigate how to like not be so concerned about the dopamine, to be more concerned about the actual volume, and just get dopamine from understanding that volume is going to make the difference. Okay, stop getting dopamine from the results and start getting dopamine from the work that you're putting in. Okay, that's what I need to do. Try to learn Romanian. Jake, I'm sorry for the people who are being gross. No, you're good. It's part of the streaming lifestyle. It's all just noise at this point. But I will tell you, yeah, like, my brain needs to navigate how to, like, be more in a flow state rather than a high and then down. And then, all right, what's the next high? And then down. All right, what's the next high? And then down. And then, all right, what's the next high? Then down. That is what I need to figure out, how to not be so, and be more like, okay, this is going well. Okay, that went well. Okay, now things are okay. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, because at the end of the day, there's a part of my brain, but that's like, no, because I really enjoy the high highs. So it's like, it's hard because I really enjoy that quick dopamine. And so it's something that I have to navigate, and it's a very unique problem. Okay, it's a very unique problem. Most people don't have this problem because they either don't like think like me and have the same problems as me. You know what I mean? So it's just a very unique problem. Okay, I'm just here for the advice. Hell yeah. Try not to learn love language because it's so annoying. Do you love to be shirtless at home? Yes. You're always looking like a strawberry. Yep. Yeah, man. But another thing too I want to navigate is navigating having the mentality I have in the morning throughout the day. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty damn good in the morning. I'm pretty motivated. I'm pretty like, okay, let's not fuck up the day. And then as the day goes on, I get more shit done. I'm more satisfied with myself. I don't feel inadequate. So because of that, it doesn't give me as much motivation to do as well and perform as well for the rest of the day. This is the reality of the situation. This is why it's so weird. But like, when I wake up, technically I've done nothing. Technically, this day is gone. This day has happened, and I've done nothing. Like, that's the issue. So because of that, like, the second I do things, I feel more like, the thing is, after this stream, I'm like, all right, well, Now I've cleaned my room, done my morning routine, posted a YouTube short and TikTok, and streamed. Okay, like I've done shit. Like whether or not, regardless of whether I get to more work, I feel more accomplished now, and it's a good thing to feel accomplished, but it's a bad thing because it keeps me sedentary. It doesn't give me that same cutthroat mentality, but also I'm only going to get the cutthroat mentality from feeling inadequate. So that's where the navigation's like, well, how the fuck do you navigate that shit? I don't fucking know. This is why we have to figure this shit out. But I'm never I'm never Mr. Perfect. I'm not Mr. Perfect. I do not do that shit. Okay, I notice a lot of influencers like to act like their life's perfect. They have all this shit figured out. I never do that shit because no one has this shit figured out. If they act like they do, they're lying. Okay, so the reality situation is I go through shit too, and I explain it to you guys too. Because who knows? Maybe one of you guys have advice for me. Who the hell knows, bro? I'm always open minded to that shit. Yeah, and anyways, by the way, all some emotional and anxiety attack. Well, I'm sure everyone appears for it. The best thing you can do right now is not waste your energy about unnecessary things and focus on your goal and avoid easy dopamine. True. The issue is, I would say one of the biggest issue is sometimes there's easy dopamine in achieving my goals. Like posting a quick YouTube short that gets like 5K views because I use CapCut and I used a good sound and it's just a clip of me flexing, which takes about 2 seconds. That's quick dopamine. But at the end of the day, it helps me closer to my goal. But then I justify it by being like, no. Even if it's quick work, it actually took work to build a physique, so then it looks like overnight success. See, this is my issues. 10 different fucking things are going through my brain when I fucking think these things. It's like, I don't even know. And I'm sure some of you guys, someone has to relate to this. Yeah, good Jakes. I hope there's sun in your house. Backstreet Boy. Well, we lost state baseball. Damn, sorry, brother. What are we talking about? Yep, no one's perfect. They all pretend. Exactly, they all pretend. No one's perfect. And I'm just gonna be the person to be like, nope, I'm not perfect. Here it is. Here we go. My brain does 10 trillion things at once, and it's very hard at sticking to one thing. And that is in my imperfection. And your imperfections make you perfect, but there is no one that is perfect. That's like, I don't know. This doesn't make sense. What's your biggest loophole? My biggest loophole for what? Like my biggest loophole for life, like trying to like a trick, like a hack. Push-ups and sun, push-ups outside and getting sun and being a human in nature and avoiding and just being biologically hunter-gatherer vibe. That's what I think the loophole is. Bro started yelling, like, what happened? Yep. Tell us about your biggest regret. My biggest regret is not starting the gym sooner. Dopamine is what we're talking about, yes. What's your biggest reason, regrets? Tell me why. Like I said, biggest, regret is not going to the gym because if I would have started way sooner, oh my gosh, I would have had way better progress. I would have helped way more people. I probably would have started my channel way quicker. So many things would have went way faster, but since I was being lazy and stupid and an idiot, I'm so mad at myself that now I have to sit there and, wait for shit, and now I have to wait way longer. So that's my biggest regret. But also, to a certain extent, I don't know if maybe that feeling of inadequacy and feeling so weak actually gave me a cutthroat mentality and discipline and hard work that, I'll never, no one will ever get unless you feel that way. So I don't know. Maybe it was a good thing. I don't know. I can't say I regret it because, if you want to make someone strong, if you were to make a human strong, what would you do? You'd give them things to make them stronger. You'd give them weights. Like if you were to make a human mentally resilient, or if you were to make a human patient, what would you do? You'd make them weight. So that's the thing. It's like you want to make someone strong, you make them feel weak. So then they have to get stronger. Like it's as simple as that. So sometimes I regret it. Sometimes I'm like, I don't regret anything because it made me stronger. You have good self-discipline. Thank you. Yep. Cool. By the way, Jakes, what are you talking about? Please tell me what the drama. No drama. Just drama in my brain. Just thoughts navigating other thoughts. That's the only beef I got, is one thought going against the other thought. You are a strong person. Thank you. Cool. Must I get my protein goal every day, develop, or weight loss? I would say you definitely should aim for it, but no, you really don't have to, okay? The weight loss thing is all a part of trial and error and no quit mentality. That's the thing. It's like everyone's like, "Oh, what's the secret hack?" You're already wrong. You're already wrong the second you try to lose weight and say, "What's the secret hack? How's the easiest way to do this?" You're already in the loss, okay? Because you're acting like this is something that's easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it, okay? Instead, you should say, what's the most effective way to lose weight? Now we can show you and navigate ways that are very, very easy to, they're effective in the way that they work. That still take some extreme hard work, but if you put hard work into this specific thing, you'll get a much better result than putting hard work into this specific thing. That's the question you should be asking. So you're telling me I can get stronger than you if I start hitting the gym because I'm 17 years younger than you? Stronger than me? By my age, yes. Yes. Like, not stronger than me in general, because I'll be getting stronger while you're getting stronger, unfortunately. But, unless you just have insane genetics, who the fuck knows, maybe. But, if you start going to the gym right now, seven, whatever, however much younger you are, right now, and you start by my age, you can get stronger than me just purely because you went to the gym longer than me. 1000%. There are a lot of people that I met. It's not as much now because I've gone over that threshold, but there was a lot of people I met that were stronger than me and they weren't mentally stronger than me. They were weak minded, but they were stronger than me and it bothered living fuck out of me. I'm like, how could this person be so weak minded and still be stronger than me? I couldn't stand it. I had to become stronger than them. So now I'm at that threshold where it's like I'm strong enough where it's like you need to be like you need to have a certain level of mental resilience to be this strong. Luckily, I'm there. But before, it would bother me so much when some dude would be so feminine and so emotionally reactive and somehow he'd be stronger than me just because he lived longer than me, just because I didn't start early enough. He's been lifting for 5 years longer than me. He has bigger, bone insertions than me, just better genetics, whatever the fuck, and just bother living fucking to me. So now I'm at a point where it doesn't matter how good your genetics are, it doesn't matter how long you've lifted. I lift a lot of weight. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, comparatively, I just lift a lot of weight. And that's just because I had to. Like, I literally had to. There was no way out. I'm 5'4", 130 pounds, and people say I'm skinny, but I don't feel that way. Yeah, people say things, and, don't worry about the numbers or anything, like 5'4", 130, whatever the fuck, like this, that. Just worry about, do I look good in the mirror? Do I have energy? Do I feel healthy? That's the 3 questions you should be asking, okay? If those are all answered, you should be good. Don't be worrying about numbers. How do I get this in this amount of time? How do I lose this amount in this? Numbers will fuck everybody up, okay? By the way, Jakes, do you think it's easier to lose some fitness like pounds? Wait, what? What do you mean? It's easier to lose weight or gain weight? I think it completely depends on the person, okay? But being mentally resilient will make it easier for both people. Try to get out of your brain if you feel stressed. It's always good to have a break. That is the issue with me is I don't even know if I'm able to have like a break for too long where I'm not like, no, I need to get on there. I mean, your go-to gym, by the way. Sorry, I don't know what that means. Bro, can you tell me a vegetarian diet for boosting testosterone? So there's no vegetarian diet that I would recommend for boosting testosterone, except can you eat fish on vegetarian diet? I don't know if you can. Can you eat dairy? Look, the only thing you could possibly do is eat like raw dairy, raw blood, but you can't do that on vegetarian, bro. I'm sorry, dude. You need the red meat, you need the eggs, you need the fish, you need the animal protein, bro. That's the best way to produce testosterone. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I'm short for my age, bro. Some people say I look like I'm 8 years old. Well, everyone used to think I looked young, and it made me feel very weak. So, it made me get really, really strong. So, maybe it's a good thing. Jakes, do you think just eating food can help boost your testosterone? A tiny bit, but you need to be doing everything also, okay? This whole idea that, like, and I'm sorry to say, but this question bothers me. It bothers me because it's looking for this easy way out instead of just doing the shit. It's like, can you boost your testosterone without working out? Like, how do I do this without the hard stuff? Like, I hate those questions. I need it to be like, it just bothers me. It looks like we're trying to go around shit. That's it. I don't know why. I can't stand it. But yes, eating certain food can help, but I want you to do the training. I want you to do the nature and the food, so then you get all the benefits. Because why would you not? Why would you just do one? It just doesn't make sense. It's not logical. It's okay to get stressed, by the way, bro. Any veg diet? I don't know. That's so accepted. Yep, I feel itchy. Like any. I don't know, dude. I can't think of any test boosting foods that aren't animal foods, raw dairy, raw honey, and fruits. Like there's no vegetables, beans out there, like nuts that are test boosting foods. It just isn't. It just is what it is. You have to think like literally like hunter gatherer, predator versus prey. Like most predators or carnivores, like they're going for the meat, okay? They're hunting down the meat. And then the prey, they're usually eating plants, okay? They're trying to say, "Hey, I avoid that," okay? And it makes you weaker, okay? And then we wonder why vegans look so weak and feminine possibly, and they lose their libido, and we wonder why men that, are carnivore diet are so high testosterone and like, their libido's through the roof. Like, what the fuck? Why the hell is this happening? Well, the diet, you know? Yo, me and my twin sister, Fred, those genitals are having And okay. I think ant bit me, bro. Me, I feel too itchy. Shave your mustache? Nope. Maybe the ant TikTok's true. Or small ant, no. Like any. Yeah, I can't think of any. I'm dumb. What's libido? Libido is like your male sex drive. Didn't we learn this in like 8th grade, guys? Come on. No, I learned about libido when I was like young. I was learning about this shit a while ago, but because I'm fucking interested in this shit because it's important. Because here's the issue: is that dudes get so unhealthy, they lose. And look, it is what it is. That's the number one. That's the number one factor of how healthy you are. Okay, and then dudes, they get screwed over because they eat all this unhealthy fast food. They get really really sick, fat, and then their libido's horrible. And then the vegan diet also does that, okay? And they don't even get fat. They get skinny, but their libido's still horrible. And then we wonder why these things are happening in California where the vegan diet is, and then they also have bad water, and then you have atrazine, which is turning male frogs and female frogs. We're not going to get into all that because that is way too much propaganda. I'm not going to get into my conspiracy theories. I'm not going to go Alex Jones and all this shit. And if you guys know who Alex Jones is, then hell yeah. Bro, there's an Indian kid in my class, and he's vegetarian. He looks 16 while he's 14. Okay. I know a lot of Indians that are vegetarian, and I tell you, bro, you guys are not correct for that. I think you guys are wrong. My friend, he's from India, so he's give me the entire breakdown, bro. Y'all have diabetes on the north side because of the vegetarian diet. You guys demonize red meat, and that's why you guys are very, very fat over there, okay? India has one of the worst cases of it. Okay, it's not necessarily shown fat, it's more internal fat, but if you look at the studies, a lot of people in North India that have the vegetarian diet have a lot of internal fat that's really, really not good for them, and they demonize red meat. And I'm telling you, it's why they're not healthy. It's why their genetics aren't, great overall. It's why their strength genetics aren't great overall. I'm telling you guys. But there are some Indians that do eat a proper diet, and then they look amazing. Okay, I go to Arizona State. I see a lot of Indians. I know what's good over here. Also, my friend's Indian, so he explained this. Y'all need to eat more eggs and chicken, because I know you guys are like cow sacred, whatever. I respect that. Is what is. You need more chicken and eggs then, because you need that cholesterol. You need that testosterone boost. You need the fish. Uh, when I sleep on top of my arm, it feels like 1,000 ants in one arm. Can you relate, Jake? Not really, to be honest. I don't get that as much anymore. It's all over. But do the other one, like the funny bone. That's all over the screen. Can you say hi for me, please? My name is, it's hard to spell English because my middle name, Albia, Eva, sorry, no, humans must eat meat, exactly, my hair is falling, why? Vegan diet? No, I don't know, but it could be lack of protein. You don't want him to go yapper mode by him just saying, okay, here's the thing. Nope, it's gonna happen. They age very fast. Yes, no. Vegan, like, I've never seen a vegan that's, like, older and like, genuinely looks like they're thriving. It's not, like, I just haven't seen it. I'm sorry. Now, I will tell you this. I do believe that people with darker skin can react to the vegan diet better. And I think this is because their ancestors were more near the equator, so they're more used to sustaining off of crops rather than eating like animal products. While me, who was way more ancestors were way more north, were eating way more meat. I mean, in the winter, like there was no fruits or vegetables. There was no crops at all in the winter from where my ancestors came from. So it's way more important for me to eat way more fat. Sort of sustainability. And that's my opinion, okay? This is just what I've noticed. Yeah, true. That means your hairline's going to be back there, trust me. Can I stay here more minutes, Jake? Well, we're about an hour into the stream, so it is what it is. Like, we're just going with this. Okay, bet. TikToks. But like I said before, a part of the reason it is kind of hard to navigate the organization shit and just everything in general, and why this has kind of been a hard summer, even though it's been a really good summer, is because I'm changing like the way I do everything. Like that's the thing, is I'm changing the fact that I have to tell myself to do literally everything. You guys have to understand something. At the end of the day, yes, when you have a job, you are working, but you are being told what to do. You are not using your brain that much. But when you literally are working for yourself, you're starting your own business, it's all on you. Everything is on you, okay? And low key, like, it makes me want to wake up earlier, bro. It makes me want to start working up at like 5 a.m. and going right after it, like right then and there. You know what I mean? I don't want to stress you out, David here. Hi, what up? Yeah, totally understand. Yes, hell yeah. Finally, the hair fall ambassador has arrived, saving shampoo budgets across the globe. Hell yeah. Hour into the stream, man. You know what? Not a bad stream. Not a bad stream, because we talked about, we kept it real. And that's what I like to do in streams. I like to keep it real. I don't like to bullshit you guys or, mess with you guys or try to fake what I'm feeling in my brain. Like, why do that? There's no point. There's no point. No point. Might as well show you guys the journey. Show you guys the process. Because if I try to come across as Mr. Perfect, Jesus, what the hell's wrong with my eye? Because if I try to come across as Mr. Perfect, then you guys are just going to be like, oh, well, you're just like, is am I, like, weird for not being perfect? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys have to understand, like, no one's got a perfect situation going on. I don't know what the hell's going on with my eye. It's being weird, though. This is actually helping me a lot. Hell yeah. That was fire. 10,000 subs, you shave the beard. 10,000 subs, I'll shave my mustache 1,000%. Genetics or stress or hormonal imbalance or natural. You too, Jakes. Thank you. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm probably going to end the stream here. I know y'all are like, what? I know, but it is what it is. I got to get to work. And, I got to continuously just grind because I do feel, a little inadequate still. I'm sorry. I know. I'll be streaming on TikTok, though, a little bit today. If y'all still want to see that, I'll be doing that randomly. So, keep updated with that. Other than that, though, I'll head out. Maybe I'll stream later today on YouTube. Way more organized, though. I'm 17, just graduated college, or just graduated from school. I'm going to college soon. I just want to start a new life. Even if I got a job in the future, I want to work for myself. Also, not only for a company. Feel you. Hell yeah, that's fire. Good stuff. All right. Well, peace out, everyone. Don't quit. Seriously. Do not quit. Peace.